Okay, so the fact that Paragon and Kerr had some beef between them was never a big secret, and you might have seen an argument erupt in the YBA Discord about 2 days ago. So you might have had no clue what was going on at first, but I'm here to explain and give you some context. And while doing this, I'll be as unbiased as possible. Oh yeah, and Paragon did leak the entirety of his DM conversation with Kerr, so for privacy's sake, I'll be only using points from these DMs that are relevant to the video. Okay, so this whole thing started with Paragon going into the AUT Discord. And I don't know how exactly this argument started, but an argument was started between Paragon and some staff members of AUT. And this pretty much led to some mutual hate between Paragon and the AUT staff members, which pretty much got him banned, I think. So then in this screenshot, we can see that Paragon DMs Kerr about the situation. Kerr says that it was both Paragon's and the staff members' fault, so he unbans Paragon. But not much later, Paragon gets banned again due to another argument slash drama or whatever with the AUT staff team. In his own words, he tried to appeal it by sending it to the staff team again, which every single one of them apparently refused to accept his appeal. So Paragon decides to DM Kerr, but listen carefully because this is one of the parts that's pretty important. He DMs Kerr about it, but Kerr says that he doesn't want to deal with this or any drama whatsoever. So then Paragon sends a few more messages and then thinks that he's being ghosted. He just ends the conversation. But what really happened here was Kerr was dealing with a death of a relative. We move on to YBA chat. Someone asks Paragon, do you think that AUT staff act hatred towards YBA stuff directly? Like they will literally make fun of every YBA mod even when they did literally nothing. So then Paragon responds with, I don't know, man. All I know is a few of them specifically attacked me and then created up a reason to get rid of me despite disproving their points. When I went to Kerr, he just ghosted me and then laughed at me trying to get help from him in his staff chat. So then surprisingly, Kerr responds to this in the YBA Discord chat and he says, as I've told you, I can't do anything. You've broken the TOS and you said I ghosted you when I lost a close relative that day. And then this just turns into a back and forth, but I'll just go over the highlights. Paragon says that he was actually actively messaging people in staff chat that day. Then he makes an excuse as to why he's leaking his DM conversation with Kerr. And then Kerr says that he never leaked any DM convos and he didn't talk behind his back. And then Paragon says, no, you have been leaking our stuff. So then Kerr just asks Paragon to DM him instead of making the situation public. And then Paragon posts a call essay as to why Kerr baited him. So then Kerr again explains the situation with his relative and then tells Paragon that he blocked him and he couldn't even DM him back about the appeal. And then from here it's just general chatter back and forth about how this developer told Paragon this and that. And then surprise, surprise, a few minutes later, Paragon pulls a Logan Paul. Anyways, he mentions that he made some cough assumptions and pretty much takes the blame for the thing like a Chad. I mean, that's probably the end of the drama, but some stuff also erupted in the AUT Discord about this. People were mostly siding with Kerr, even some people from the YBA Discord. I mean, understandably too, because Kerr did have a relative die at the same day Paragon messaged him about the bans, and then Paragon coming and saying these stuff is kinda effed up. But I also think that he didn't know the fact that his relative died, at least at the time where he messaged him, which pretty much led to some misunderstandings. But yeah, that's a look at that drama. I was trying to be as unbiased as possible. So if you did enjoy that video, please consider subscribing because surprisingly, over 95% of you who watch my content and come back are not subscribed. And between you and me, I think we both know that that's a pretty big number. And again, with that shenanigan out of the way, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.